to the show, everybody.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kristen Joe.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Okay, so how has your month been going so far?
I feel like March is starting out really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going strong, right?
Yes. When the weather starts to warm up a little bit,
yeah,
it's like my energy levels just skyrocket.
It's like we're all coming out of our hibernation cave.
Yeah.
And kind of waking up.
Yes.
Yeah. It's that feeling. And that's why we have to go traveling to Lofoten Islands trip or islands in Norway this month. Okay.
These are islands I had never heard of.
I know.
Yeah.
Neither have I. But I came across social media, this gorgeous place, and it's like a hidden little gem. And it's one of those places, it's a little more adventure travel, and it's really to enjoy nature at its finest.
Oh.
And these are islands in Norway, and the view, as in the title, is jaw-dropping. Okay? So, 경치가 입이 떡 벌어지네. Right? So, when something is jaw-dropping, how is it?
In a good sense, it is amazing.
Right.
Often beautiful. There is a sense of shock. Sometimes, however, this can be used for bad things. So, shocking in a bad way.
Right. That's right.
Here, though, it's a very nice view.
That's right. So, we are going to the Lofoten Islands, right? And it should be very interesting because specifically, you rent like a fishing cabin.
Oh.
And you have your own boat. There are tours like that.
So
Not
this
tours.
is really wilderness.
This is real wilderness.
Okay.
And I'm like, I want to go there. Okay. So here are some expressions that we're going to cover. Aside from jaw-dropping, how about it goes without saying?
It means that it is obvious.
Obvious.
You don't have to say it because everyone knows.
All right. Okay. And if you have the patience of a saint, if you have patience, that's a good thing. But if you have patience of a saint, how much patience do you have?
You have a lot of patience.
Yes.
Right? A saint is a holy person. So they're seen as being very, very patient.
That's right. All right. So let's go ahead and listen to our first dialogue, travel dialogue.
What do you think of this view? I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
The view in every direction is jaw-dropping. There's nothing like the Lofoten Islands back home.
It goes without saying that this is a very special place to celebrate our 15th anniversary.
You're a lucky man to find a wife who likes fishing and has the patience of a saint.
That's true. All my friends are jealous of me.
Take the next right. I think that's our cabin over there.
Please join us on page 20. You can find our power dialogue there. I put power and dialogue together and it became power log.
It has a nice ring to it, though.
That's not a word, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Coulter says, what do you think of this view? I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I've ever seen anything like it, or I've never seen anything like it, means, wow, this is the first time.
Yes.
Okay. And Tyla, what does she say?
The view in every direction is jaw-dropping. There's nothing like the Lofoten Islands back home.
Okay. So the view in every direction, so not just one angle, but all around is jaw-dropping. So it is amazing. But I think it's more than amazing, don't you, Cameron? Jaw-dropping?
Yeah, jaw-dropping, there is the image of you, your mouth opening. Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There is a shock, there is a surprise to this meaning. And if you're talking about some type of view, a scenery, a scenic view, if it is that beautiful,
right,
that it makes you open your mouth and go, wow.
Wow.
Then it's a pretty amazing view.
Yeah, that's true. But you can say that maybe these prices are jaw-dropping. It's like so high, it's shocking.
Yeah, that would be a bad, like a bad meaning for jaw-dropping, right?
Right.
I think you could probably do it in both ways. If you just say the prices are jaw-dropping, they could be really expensive.
Or really cheap. True.
Something very extreme in either direction.
Okay. Our power pattern today is there's nothing like. This is a great pattern. There's nothing like means what?
There's nothing like means, in this case, nothing to compare it to. We do not have anything similar to. Of course, we do not know where Coulter and Tyla are from, but they are not from Norway. So they do not have the Lofoten Islands.
Yes.
And they're saying, our home country does not have this.
That's right. But we can also say it, use this pattern to emphasize, wow, this is really special.
Yeah.
There's nothing like this in the market.
Right.
Meaning, wow, this is hard to find.
Right. It's unique.
Yeah.
And it's often used in a good way to mean this is the best.
Yes.
Oh, I love
this.
this.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. Okay. Coulter says, it goes without saying that this is a very special place to celebrate our 15th anniversary. Okay, so it goes without saying. It goes without saying. This is our power expression.
Right. Obviously.
Oh.
It is clear to everyone. So in this case, Coulter thinks this is a great place to celebrate, but he's like, I'm sure Tyla thinks the same thing too.
Yeah.
Of course, it goes without saying.
Yeah.
I don't even have to say it, but I'm gonna say it.
Okay, so you could say obviously, like you mentioned, because that's basically what it means. But it goes with that when you use this phrase, it's really emphasizing the obviousness of something, right?
Right. You know it's like you really don't have to say anything.
It's so clear.
But it's so good or so bad or something that you feel like you do need to remark on it.
I say. It goes without saying that Power English is one of the greatest English shows.
In history.
In history?
Of all time.
All right. Tyla says, you're a lucky man to find a wife who likes fishing and has the patience of a saint. Okay. This is not your resort style place. Okay?
No.
It's very adventurous. It's very kind of wild. So that's why Tyla says your wife is pretty amazing because she likes fishing and has the patience of a saint. Now, men usually like fishing. Women do too. But it's like, wow, she likes fishing and she has a lot of patience. Okay. But instead of saying have a lot of patience, she has the patience of a saint.
Yes. So a saint, of course, is a holy person.
Right.
So if you are Catholic, for example, there are many different saints.
Right.
I think Buddhism also has saints. Different religions.
They all have their version of saints.
In history they decide this was a holy person who had a lot of good morals.
Right.
A very virtuous person, right?
A leader, a spiritual leader.
Right. So with that image, one characteristic is that they are very patient. They do not get frustrated.
Angry.
They do not rush things.
Yes, that's right.
They wait on, God or Buddha or whoever they believe in to solve their problems for them.
That's right.
So that is the image with this phrasing, the patience of a saint.
So when you say that someone has the patience of a saint, you're really saying they're a little not human. Okay?
Unrealistically good.
Unrealistically patient.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Yes.
Like, wow, this is really special.
Yes.
Okay. So Coulter says,
that's true. All my friends are jealous of me.
And Tyla says, take the next right. I think that's our cabin over there. Okay, so cabin. Okay.
Yes.
What is a cabin? C-A-B-I-N.
So this is usually a home in the woods or somewhere out far away from any city. In Korea, I know we often talking about pension. Pension, right? So it would be kind of the same idea.
Concept, yeah.
Yeah. But I usually feel with a cabin, the outside will be made of wood.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's like logs.
Right.
Put, stacked on top of each other.
Right.
Yeah.
So even if it's in the wilderness, but let's say it's made of bricks.
Yeah.
I would not call it a cabin.
I agree.
It has to be wood.
Right.
Like you chop down the trees and immediately made a house.
That's it. That's the idea. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
What do you think of this view? I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
The view in every direction is jaw-dropping. There's nothing like the Lofoten Islands back home.
It goes without saying that this is a very special place to celebrate our 15th anniversary.
You're a lucky man to find a wife who likes fishing and has the patience of a saint.
That's true. All my friends are jealous of me.
Take the next right. I think that's our cabin over there.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 22 and 23. If something is jaw-dropping and it's jaw-dropping, literally your jaw drops, your mouth opens, right? So when you are extremely surprised, shocked, impressed, it can be jaw-dropping. Okay. The fireworks display was absolutely jaw-dropping.
I know. I was completely speechless when it was over.
It's like, this fireworks was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go to a good fireworks show.
Yeah. It's like, oh, whoa, the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Mia's jaw-dropping performance in the talent show earned her a standing ovation. So in a positive context, a performance can be jaw-dropping.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Right?
Yes. So jaw-dropping in a lot of cases is positive, but let's say like a politician makes a comment and everyone's like,
shocking comment.
I can't believe they said that.
Yes,
what? It's almost like you have no response because it's so out of nowhere.
Right.
It is that feeling.
Yeah. And so like people are just, it's a jaw-dropping comment that people have a hard time getting over.
Yes.
Right? So it is that idea of like whether it's shocking or surprising, it's like, it just really takes your breath away in some ways. Okay. Now, it goes without saying means that it's so obvious that we really don't need to say it.
But we're gonna.
Okay? Have you decided what you're bringing to the potluck dinner?
It goes without saying that I'll bring my famous brownies.
Okay. Keyword, famous brownies.
Yeah.
Everybody knows my brownies are the best.
Yes.
So it's obvious that he's going to bring it. But he has to answer the question.
Yeah, you always have to answer the question.
Sure, right?
But maybe for every potluck dinner, he's always taking the brownies.
Right.
Yeah.
It goes without saying that safety is the top priority during the construction project. Obviously, safety is a priority.
Yes.
But you want to emphasize this one more time.
Yes. So there is something a little related. Maybe you will hear in relation to this last sentence. Sometimes you'll hear, it should go without saying that safety is our top priority.
So does that kind of change the meaning a little bit?
It does change it a little bit. Of course, it goes without saying, like we said, is obvious or definitely the case.
Yeah.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
There are sometimes construction projects where, are they being safe?
Yeah.
Maybe they're building that a little too fast, a little too carelessly.
Right.
That would be the type of instance where you would say, it should go without saying that safety is our top priority.
Right.
Meaning, it is supposed to be that safety is obvious, but it seems like people might be ignoring some safety regulations.
Right. Okay, very good. I like that example. If you have a patience of a saint, it means that you are very calm and it's a difficult situation, but nothing distracts you, nothing disturbs you. You keep calm throughout, okay? Your wife is such an amazing mother.
With 3 toddlers running around, Lisa truly has the patience of a saint.
Yeah. And I tell you, I mean, mothers have a lot of patience, but when you have 3 young ones, it's not easy to always be patient.
Yeah.
So if a mother has a patience of a saint, wow, she's really a special mother.
Yes.
That's a feeling.
Nothing like affects her, makes her mad or upset or nervous or...
Cameron, do you have the patience of a saint?
No.
I thought so.
I have the patience of, gosh, I don't know, like an ant. Like, I have a very short amount of patience.
Short amount of patience. I think I'm pretty patient, but, you know, it has a limit, you know, and everybody too, right? Yeah. Dealing with difficult customers all day requires the patience of a saint.
Like people who are in call centers?
That's what I was thinking.
Right?
You know, people who are rude and demanding, how do you handle that all day?
I don't know. I feel like in a call center situation, I would just like, nah.
Zone out.
Yeah, just kind of like be thinking about something else.
Yeah.
However, if it were 3 toddlers I had to take care of.
Right.
They're babies. Like you have to, like you can't ignore them.
You can't.
You have to focus on them.
And they're breaking things and they're doing all sorts of things. Then of course it's natural for us to be upset.
Right. That's a different situation.
Oh, it's a very different situation. Okay. Patience of a saint is something that not everybody can have, for sure.
Very few people have.
Very few. And the idea is that you are some religious leader, you know, like you are like above human nature.
Yeah, you're superhuman.
You're superhuman. Yeah, exactly. All right. There's nothing like means there's nothing to compare. Yeah.
Often, this is the best. This is the greatest.
This is the greatest. There's nothing like roasting marshmallows over a campfire.
Ooh.
Come on. Yeah. It's irresistible.
It's so good. There's nothing like the Northern Lights in Mississippi. This means they do not exist in Mississippi.
I see.
It's too far south.
That's right.
So nothing to compare it to.
Yeah. So you have to look at it carefully to see the context.
Yes.
It could mean like it's the best, or there is nothing like it, literally.
Yes.
Okay. Our power vocab is the word cabin. Do check out the definition on page 24. And what else should our listeners do?
Please go to Audio Hakdang. There is nothing like it on the internet.
Oh my goodness.
So many great shows.
Well said.
Yes.
Okay. And also, please join us for our live show at 6 p.m. on Evening Special tonight. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.